Hi, my name is Jared Kemp. I am the creator of the series called The Conform, and I developed two pieces called The Boy and the Kite and The Takeover. So when I was doing these pieces, I was thinking about creating like a shock value with these works without using, any degrading information or degrading objects. So I cross-examined or crossed the idea of using something beautiful such as a rose, of creating a protagonist in a series that I want to create. And the series is basically about talking about how the coronavirus worked with our society, how some of us were disinformed, or some of us fell into disinformation. So I used a sci-fi theme by using roses, because roses to human society is a beautiful object. It can mean several things. It can mean beauty. It can also mean death. We use roses in so many areas, but one thing I did find out is that roses are actual poison when you actually eat them. So with that, thinking about that, I use the rose as a protagonist, as a form of an alien coming after human society. And so when you see the boy and a kite, you will see an innocent young man in there with his kite, looking up toward these two roses. And me being dyslexia, I always use a different element that when you turn upside down is in the picture. So when you see the piece upside down, you'll actually see what the mindset, or what these roses are actually going to do to human society. So, and then the other one was actually before the boy and a kite. It's more of like a kind of like a spaceship type element. So what I did with this was I used different elements around my actual home to create the sort of like spaceship abstract piece that I have on the Conform piece. So, but when you turn upside down, it's actually something else. It's actually telling the where they're going to actually go to. So this piece is really about, for me, it's about creating something that has a half and half, good and bad, or pretty and at the same time shocking, like a shock value to it without it being, gross. So that was my idea of doing the Conform piece. Now there's only two of them. I plan on creating at least two more to finish the series, but I just wanted to also think about, as an artist, thinking about what's the purpose of being an artist. Well, the purpose of being an artist is to actually look at history of today and use the history that we have of today and use it for maybe in the past, maybe in the future, of course. So that's was my preparation of doing the Conform piece.